Good morning, boys and girls. I am here with you today virtually. So we're going to get through this lesson today with first instructions for how you will start. You might need to get your supplies together. So I'm going to tell you what the supplies that you need for today's lesson. And then I'm going to be demonstrating right here on my board how to start using a line, and then you're going to be doing some color. And I have an example here of where we're going with today's lesson. Our artist is, I always have trouble saying it, WASSILY Kandinsky. And he is a painter who works with line, color, and shape in a different way than our artist from last week who did the squares and rectangles. You can see there. All right. So right above here is our last week's artist, Piet Mondrian, who did the rectangles. And this piece was called Composition in Red, Yellow, and Blue. All right. So today we are working with Kandinsky, who works differently. He is not limited to the three colors. He has a very open palette of multiple colors. So in the lesson handout you see there in my Google slide, when you click on your grade level, you will see at the bottom of that page three paintings by Kandinsky. One of them is this particular painting is called Square Circle. We're going to be recreating Square Circle. So in that Google Doc, you know, the one we go to all the time, you will click on slide 2, and you will find the handout, which has Mondrian at the top, and then at the bottom, because we're comparing these two artists and how they use line, shape, and color. You will go down to the bottom and see Kandinsky's three paintings, and one of them is Square Circle. The other one is Heavy Red, which some classes are doing that lesson. So Heavy Red and Square Circle are focuses this week to those two artworks, and we're going to get started. So what you need today is something to color with. So gather your materials. You're going to need some kind of color. Now I'm going to be using my oil pastels, which are like crayons, only they're oil based. You can use markers, crayons, anything that you have in the way of color. If you want to use watercolor, you know you have to set up for it. So you'll have to get your cup of water, your paper towel, and your paintbrush, and have that ready here at your station, because I'm getting ready to demonstrate and you're going to work along with me. Now you've seen Square Circle on that handout, that image, and we are going to be recreating that here in just a moment. So you will also need a piece of paper, plain paper. If you only have notebook paper, then that'll be fine. So you're going to work horizontally. So you see horizontally or hamburger this way. We won't work with the paper. This is portrait or hot dog. So we're going to work horizontally. So you'll lay your paper on the table that way. The other thing you're going to need, just like when we did the Mondrian drawing, something to make your black lines with. Pencil, marker, if you have a marker. Okay, my marker's black pen. Is also an option, but crayon or black colored pencil or anything that makes a nice strong black line. If you only have pencil, then just press hard with your pencil. Okay, so I'm gonna change this to landscape or horizontal. Move that over out of the way. That's just an example of where we're going to go. And you're going to, right now you should be getting yourself set up. This is your time to get set up, and Ms. Sherard is going to go through all of the all of the parts that you need to create on this paper, and you can work along with me, or you can just watch and then do it later. You're going to save this drawing in your portfolio. That's your paper folder at home. And then you're going to have it ready in case Miss Sherard asks for, you know, for some kind of show later on. Okay. So we got our paper. Miss Sherard is ready. She has her black oil pastel, which I'm going to start doing the lines. We got to break the space up in a different way than we did with this artist, because we're using curvy lines and we're using straight lines and we're using lots of different colors. So as many colors as you have, you can use all of them if you like. Okay, so how we're going to start now, since we're not in class together, I'm going to give you a way to break your paper up into even spaces. And so this is my example. So if you're ready, you have your pencil, your paper's there, and you have your color. Pick up your tool and draw along with me. Okay? All right. So, well, I'm going to put it down for a sec, but I'm going to show you how to divide your space up so that it's at least 6 squares. You can do it with more squares if you want to, but this is how you do it with 6 squares. So you take your 2 hands like this. You're going to use these to break that space up. You're going to put them and you're going to say, do I have this divided into 3 even spaces? Is that space the same as this space and this space? So I'm going to put my hand there and I'm going to try and divide this up so that it is 3 even spaces. Now you guys may not have a camera angle where you can see my space, but I'm going to put it like this. So that right there looks about right. Equal spaces. So that tells me I need to put my lines here and here. They are equal spaces. And that will give me 3 spaces that are the same size. So I'll put my hands there. I'll look at it. Yep. All 3 look about the same. So I'm going to mark that with my finger. And I'm going to take my crayon and put a little mark right there. Put my hand back and then take my crayon with the other hand and put a little mark right there. And roughly, I have 2 lines that divide the space up into equal parts. Okay, and there we are. 2 lines that divide the space up into equal parts. My little tape is not so sticky. All right, now in order to make this into 6, we would draw 1 line across the middle. If you want to have more than that, if you want to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spaces, then you have to divide here use 2 lines and draw 1 here and then 1 here to get 9 spaces. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and do just the 6 for my kindergarten through 1st grade. So if I just go through here, right through the middle, move that over, I'm kind of off the page, okay, and go through the middle. Now I'm ready. I have my squares. Well, they kind of, when you do 6, it's not really a square. So we're going to, inside these rectangles here, we're going to go ahead and put all those circles inside of circles. So we're gonna do square circle like this. We're gonna be copying square circle like this and put inside each space concentric circles, circles inside of circles. All right, this is kind of a meditation. It's kind of a fun, quiet activity you can do while listening to your music or whatever, or thinking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by putting a circle inside of each one. Okay, like that. Now my 3rd through 5th grade, you may do, like I said, 9 squares. That means you have to do 2 lines across. So just like you did these, you would do 2 going that way. All right. So I've put a little circle in each one. And now I'm going to do concentric circles. A circle outside of every circle until all my boxes are filled. Okay. So I'll start right here. Circle. 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 And then I'm all the way to the edge, so I don't want to add any more. So I want to leave the space around here because this space can be a different color. So I don't want to have my lines going off the page. I want all my circles to stay inside. All right. So now I'm going to go to this one. Same thing. Circle around. Circle around. And this is practice making circles. Good practice for controlling your hand at any age. Even for me. So I'm going to finish, and this is going to take you a little while to do, and Miss Sherard is going to stop on this one, and I'm going to put my other one, which already has the circles finished, and tell you what the next part is. Okay, I got to put my tape in the right place so it's horizontal, or hamburger, or landscape across like that. All right, so this one, I finished the circles, and now the next step is after your circles are all finished on your sheet, you're going to start picking some colors. So this first one, I said, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces, so I need to pick 5 colors. So how many ever circles you have, for each one, you have to pick 5 different colors if you have 5 spaces. So count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In this case, I have 5 again. So you count those spaces, then you pick 5 colors for that one. All right. So I'm going to go to this one, and I'm going to pick 5 colors. So I got blue, I got purple, I have orange, I have green. This is a dark green turquoise, and I think I need to pick a orange. No, I got orange. I need to pick, I think I'm going to go with this gold, the gold color. So you can mix your colors up. You can repeat the colors and just do them a different arrangement inside. And so I'm going to start with purple right here. Kind of connects this one with that one. And I'm going to fill in the color all the way smoothly as I can, right up to the lines. And you can just kind of really take your time with this, okay? And I think I'll put the orange right here on this one. And I think once I finish this circle, I will maybe put the gold on the inside next to the purple. I think that will be nice. And so each one, you can make some color choices and some decisions about what you think works best. What colors go next to each other, or that you like next to each other in this piece of artwork, okay? So lots of choices, and it takes a little time to do. But I think I'm gonna put the gold right here, and I like that. I think I like that turquoise blue. I think I put the turquoise blue on the outside, and the green. What did I have? 4 and okay, and this blue. So I'm gonna put this blue on the inside like that, and then this turquoise on the outside like this. And so this square circle is very colorful, and it's got curvy lines and circles and lots of a variety of color, and it's fun and open, and you can just enjoy exploring and using all kinds of colors. All right, I like that one. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Now, the next thing is you will continue. This one, you pick 5 colors. You got 5 spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the outside, which is the fifth space. I'm not going to finish this. I'm going to stop here, and you guys are going to spend the remaining time coloring yours in your work time. And then once you finish it, always, 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 you're going to put your name and the date at the bottom with your pencil or pen or marker, whatever works best. And you'll be saving this until our next class. And of course, you have your portfolio, your at-home folder where you're keeping this work. So whatever folder you have, it could be just a regular folder, it could be a drawing tablet or a notebook, and you're going to store this along with your Piet Mondrian piece, and so you'll keep all these things in your portfolio, your collection of object drawings and your collection of paintings should all be in that folder. So until next time, you are going to enjoy WASSILY Kandinsky's Square Circle. And we'll learn about his other painting, Heavy Red, which I've also posted on Class Dojo, so you can see it there, and in Verge. And you can see the directions for this lesson in Verge as well. So thank you for listening. At the end of class, please remember to close out by cleaning up your supplies, putting away your things, storing away your artwork, and I will see you next time. Oh, and also, if you finish your work, you may go to the Google slide number 3 and do the choice activities, art puzzles, and museum tours. And then the middle one on there is quick draw. Okay? See you next time.